Hey everybody, it's Mr. Howard, and today we're going to talk about a tool called Canva. So Canva is basically a tool you can use to create graphics that you can use for posting stuff on the internet, but they could also be stuff you print off, so you can make all kinds of cool stuff with it. The easiest way would be just to show you. So Canva, you just type in canva.com, C-A-N-V-A, Canva, not like canvas. So the first thing we'll talk about is getting started with an account. You will need to either create one, or you can sign up with Google or Facebook. You can log in up here. This website also gets like the coolest splash page award because I never seen anything like this. It's really cool. But anyway, you want to probably just sign up with your school account. Since I already have an account, I'll just go ahead and sign in with that. And it will take me into the Create a Design page. So when you're getting started with Canva and you log in, you probably won't have anything down here. You won't have any projects, but you will have all of the design templates that are set up across the top. And we'll talk more about the templates in just a second. First of all, we'll just talk about some of the functions of the tool. So this is the Create a Design button. That's where you'll start by actually getting into the design templates and picking stuff. All your designs are stuff that you've used before, so it'll have like shortcuts to the ones that you often pick. Shared with you. Nobody shared anything with me, but these would be if somebody had a design and they shared it with you through the app. I've never actually had a collaboration using Canva, but you can use it that way. The next one is create a team. So this is kind of cool because you could do it for a grade level team, or you could do it, have students in here doing this. But anyway, with the basic version, you can have a team of 10 people get in here and share projects. So that means that they can just work on stuff together, or they can have share the resources of things that go together. So it would be convenient if you had students working on a project to work on that together. This part where it says your brand, this is just where you can kind of like these colors, you can just kind of pick the layout colors. So really what brand colors does is if you have a couple of colors that you often use, it'll like kind of default to those. I don't really use this. I just played with it once and I left these colors. But it also changes like the theme of the tool. So like if I change this one to red, it would also change like my design button in the background. There's really, I mean, that's kind of all there is to it. There's nothing, there's no real reason to worry about brand colors as far as I'm concerned. The other stuff on here is all premium content, which means you have to pay. And since I never pay for this stuff, I don't have access. So don't worry about it. Down here in folders, this is just places where you can store stuff. I have an EdTech folder where I put projects that I work on for school, and then I have personal stuff that I work on, personal projects and stuff like that. So that's basically an overview of what Canva is. And so the next thing that we'll do is to start looking at the actual design tool. So the design tool, if you come up here to your designs, you'll see here all the designs that I've made. But when you start, you'll want to start from one of these designs or what would be considered like a template. And so I'll just come over here and I'll click more. And it has basically grouped different types of projects that you basically beginning points. And it has the most popular ones at the top. So like social media, this is one of those perfect square images that you'd see on like Instagram that are, just kind of all over the place right now. Presentation is like the size of a slide presentation. Poster, Facebook post. This is like whenever you see an image attached to a Facebook post from like a news company or somebody that posts stuff on there. Blog graphic, this is A4 size, on your printer. Whenever you see A4 and wonder what that is, this is that size. Card, like a greeting card or something like that. And then you have like, it gets down more specific as you go down through these. So these are things that are specific to documents. This is stuff that's specific to like if you're a publisher of a blog and all that stuff. It even gets down to like Facebook cover. So if you want to design a cover for your Facebook or your Twitter, Canva is a really great way to go about doing that. And it even gets into advertisements. If you want to create advertisements for something, like you want to advertise something for it's happening in your classroom or something that's happening at your school, it's a good place to get started with that. So that's just kind of an overview to what Canva is. In the next lesson, we'll start talking about how to get started with a design and how you might use this in your classroom or with your students.